Hey Johnny, hope all is well. I'm Jay Rodriguez. I am Alicia Richards' business partner, and she had expressed to me the concern you had or the urgency you had about selling your property here on 4518 Cornish Street. And I just wanted to go ahead and do a little video just to show you what's happening on the market and why you're possibly not seeing any offers come in. So we see that it's a three bedroom, 3.5 home. It's 2294 100 square feet, built in 2014, and the lot size is a little more than 1,800 square feet. And right now we have it listed at 399. So luckily, I see where it's at in this area, man. Just so you know, took a hit after Harvey. You are in a 500-year floodplain. You are very close to a flood zone. That area was impacted. So if we go ahead and look at the comps right now, just so you know, within a half-mile radius, there is 73 active properties. So if you see, give me a second while I go back here. If you see everything here that's with the A, all this means that it's active. And look at the days on market: 684, 136, 44, 104, 89, 441, 119. The days on market in this area are very long due to the fact that you are now in an oversaturated market. And your biggest competition is going to be new builds, hands down. Even though they may be more expensive, some are even more cheap for a smaller space. It's the perception of the buyer. They rather buy new than something that's used. So I wanted to see what your biggest competition was, price point wise, right? So right now you're at 399. You are number 23 as far as the out of the 70. You're number 23 of the price wise in this radius here within half a mile. But let's go ahead and see what's on the market and let's see what you're up against. So we see this one here is on Bonner Street. We see the exterior. It was at 390. It already dropped down to 365. It's been on the market for 136 days. Has a nice balcony view, but other than that, I mean, pretty plain Jane on the inside. Nothing, nothing too crazy. Nothing that I would consider, extremely updated. So, and if we keep going back to the list, I just want you to see what's out there. I don't want you to ever think that, we're not pushing hard to try to sell your home or anything like that. But the competition out there that you have, man, it's really, it's a lot. So here's one home that I consider a good comp, a good competition. But one thing that your home is missing that this home has, it's staged. And whether you believe me or not, staging the home makes a huge difference, especially when you're dealing with the market that's oversaturated. Because once it's staged, whether it's your furniture, whether you hire someone to stage your home professionally, uh, people can see, where their furniture would go, and that makes a huge difference. So we've been in oversaturated markets before. Usually, our advice to our sellers, and that's if they listen, it's stage it. I mean, you cannot take any shortcuts or, because we've done plenty of open houses on here. We constantly have traffic, but something's keeping the buyers that are stopping by from making an offer. So let's look at this one. I mean, this one's nice updated flooring. I like how the bathrooms look. Again, it's staged as well. The kitchen's nice. Vaulted ceilings, nice baths. And this one here is at 379, and it's already been on the market for 91 days. So, and this one here is a little smaller than yours. As far as no, it's about the same size, 2170, 100 square feet, but it is a new build and it's selling for less. So that's something for you to keep in mind. If a new build is priced at a lesser price than yours, that's going to be your biggest competition. So if we keep going here, on Bonner again. We already just saw this one here on Allison, yeah, Alston Street, 2155. It's at 398. Been on the market here for 31 days, and they had a huge price drop. But I just wanted you to see the photos. Even though it looks nice, some of these finishes now are considered outdated with the dark granite, the dark cabinets. Everyone wants that light color now. But I mean, overall, it's a nice home, but I mean, they dropped it massively from 438 to 398. So you can see, no, for the most part, anyone who's selling a home that's not a new build, they're not getting asking price. They're having to do these major drops. Now that's it on the active side. Obviously, we have yours at 399. So let's go ahead and see what's currently pending. Right now, we only have in the entire half a mile radius out of the 73 active listings, there is only 21 pending properties. And most of them that are pending are new builds. So again, that's telling you something, that the new builds are the biggest competition. So as we can see here right now, not to be biased or just, go with the with the new build price. But right now, we look at this one here, built in 2015, a little bigger than your property in question. Let's look at the exterior of these units. They are very updated. They have, you can go ahead and go on top of the roof. You have you can see downtown. So they have extra amenities that your unit may be lacking. So again, it's not staged or anything, but nonetheless, the location, the amenities that it has made up for it. So here's what it looks like from the inside. But I mean, the exterior of these units, they do have that wow factor. Not saying that yours doesn't, but it's just, it's a bit more simple product, right? But it's sold in 29 days. So because it just has a little bit extra, right? Now let's go to the ones that are, and obviously these are all new builds. All these here, I mean, and they're all in Cottage Grove, Vista Sylvia. I mean, those locations have a bigger demand. And then we have this one on Two Line Trails. Of course, this is pending, but at a much higher price. Again, it's a new build. So if we go here to the ones that have sold, so this one here is on Cornish on your same streets. Obviously, it's the unit was older. It's a 3, 2.5. But I wanted you to see the days on market. 193 days. They went from 374.9 to that's around the price that I think your home should be priced at to 334.9. I mean, that's a huge drop. And it took 193 days to sell. Decent from the exterior, nothing again that wows you. The finishes are outdated. And that's the problem with this area since they keep building and building, the finishes, you got to keep up with them. Because whatever you may have may seem outdated when in reality it's not. So then we have another one on Igo Street, 1925. It sold at 347, built in 2006. We want to go ahead and take a look at it. Ultra contemporary, tile throughout the home. Again, not the most recent finishes nor the cabinets for that matter, but for the price point, and it was on the market for 236 days. So as you can see, some of these sold properties didn't sell overnight, and I can understand the frustration, but this is the reality of the market. Now, look, I wanted you to see something. You see these two right here on Cottage Grove on Reinerman Street. Again, they're smaller at 362. Again, a little less, cheaper than the price we have for your property. But we see one for 11 days and one in 96 days. But it is a new build. And again, all these here that sold, 56 days, possibly a little more, 395, 405, 415, a little more, not too much difference in price from your list price, and they sold. But again, they're all new build. And the reason I chose them is because they're close to your property square foot wise. So, and if we keep going down here, obviously these, again, new builds, they sold for more, but they are new builds, 445, they're similar in square footage. And this one here in Houston Heights, obviously, right? 2160 at 575, 6 days on market. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one here. This one was really maxed out. The cabinets all the way to the ceiling. That's not cheap to do. So they had different finishes, higher end finishes that, and the location. It's directly in the Heights, so that has a lot to do with it. But I hope this kind of helps you. I understand you wanted to do a broker's open house, and we can do that all day. And I'm going to tell you from experience, because of traffic, because of brokers, all they really do is just show up and eat all your food, drink all your alcohol. But other than that, I mean, they rarely bring a buyer. But I mean, we can do that just if that's what you're requesting. But I just needed you to see for yourself. This isn't numbers that we're pulling from the sky or anything, but that's what's going on in the market. I wish my news could be more favorable, but I do believe every home can be sold if we just price it accordingly. So I hope this helps, and let us know what we can possibly do. Thank you so much. Bye bye.